I'm high as I've ever been, higher than heaven sits. Roll up my weed and think about my exes and jealousness. How to stay current and relevant. This be my...
Yo guys, what's up? The Sensation Gamer, aka Big Game James here, and today I'm bringing you guys my 2016 NFL mock draft, my final mock draft, as the draft starts in a little more than an hour. And I've got you guys my first Zetsubo no Shima gameplay in the background. This is probably like my first game me and Jerome played on this map. We got a 34, excuse me, so far. Probably break that relatively soon. But that's not the purpose of this video. Let's get right into it. No trades in this mock draft, just simple mock draft. No trades, none of that. You know, this is who I think, this is what I think what will happen if the picks stay as is, which most likely will not happen, since there's already been 2 trades that have occurred before the draft even started. So, let's get right into it. I've got the LA Rams taking Jared Goff, quarterback out of Cal. Now, I've got, at number 2, I've got the Philadelphia Eagles taking Carson Wentz, quarterback out of NDSU. Got the Chargers at number 3 taking offensive tackle Laremy Tunsil out of Mississippi. Offensive tackle out of Mississippi. Got the Dallas Cowboys, America's team, taking cornerback Jalen Ramsey out of Florida State. The Jaguars at number 5, I've got them taking defensive end Joey Bosa. Has got a lot of comparisons to Houston Texans defensive lineman J.J. Watt. That's a great comparison. And if you're a Jaguars fan and they end up picking him tonight, you've got to be pretty happy with that pick if he's getting compared to J.J. Watt. Got them picking Joey Bosa, again, defensive end out of Ohio State. Baltimore Ravens, number 6 on the clock. I've got them taking defensive end DeForest Buckner out of Oregon. Number 7, I've got the San Francisco 49ers taking offensive tackle Ronnie Stanley out of Notre Dame to protect Colin Kaepernick in San Francisco. Number 8, the Cleveland Browns. What are they going to do? I have no idea. They could trade back. I don't know what they're going to do, but this is my best bet. My best guess. I've got the Cleveland Browns taking Jack Conklin, offensive tackle out of Michigan State. Number 9, I've got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers selecting Vernon Hargreaves, cornerback out of Florida. With the 10th pick in the 2016 NFL Draft, I've got the New York Football Giants selecting linebacker Miles Jack out of UCLA. Jack, he's got his knee is like a ticking time bomb, similar to Jonathan Vilma, former player for the Jets and the Saints, former linebacker for the Jets and the Saints. And basically, teams don't know if he's going to play 1 game, 10 games, or 10 years. That's how he might need microfracture surgery on his knee. And teams like want him to sign like some injury waiver or something. I don't really know what that's supposed to be or is, but yeah, I've got the Giants selecting Miles Jack. If he falls to them, I guarantee you they will take him. Number 11, the Chicago Bears have got them taking offensive tackle Taylor Decker out of Ohio State. The Saints have got them picking at number 12, cornerback Eli Apple out of Ohio State. Now, I've got the Miami Dolphins at number 13 taking running back Ezekiel Elliott out of Ohio State. I really didn't even realize that I picked 3 players to go back-to-back, all from Ohio State. I really didn't realize that until I started reading it off the colleges. They're all from the past 3 been from Ohio State. That's pretty funny. Number 14 overall, the Oakland Raiders. I've got them making linebacker Leonard Floyd out of Georgia. 15th pick in the draft now belongs to the Tennessee Titans. It belonged to the LA Rams before they traded up to the number 1 pick. And with this pick, I've got the Titans taking Cody Whitehair, offensive guard out of Kansas State. The 16th overall pick, I've got the Detroit Lions taking defensive tackle Sheldon Rankins out of Louisville. Number 17th, I've got the Atlanta Falcons taking inside linebacker Reggie Ragland out of Alabama. Now we're on to the Colts. 18th overall pick, I've got them taking linebacker Darren Lee out of Ohio State. Now, the 19th pick, the Buffalo Bills are on the clock, and Rex Ryan, as we all know, loves to take defensive players in the draft. Picked one every year when he was with the Jets, and I bet he will do it again this year with the Buffalo Bills, and I think he'll pick defensive end Shaq Lawson out of Clemson. Now, the 20th pick in the draft belongs to the New York Football Jets. And with the 20th pick in the 2016 NFL Draft, I've got the New York Jets selecting William Jackson III, cornerback out of Houston. Number 21, I've got the Washington Redskins selecting defensive end Kevin Dodd out of Clemson. Number 22, I've got the Houston Texans selecting wide receiver Will Fuller, first wide receiver to go off the board, Will Fuller out of Notre Dame. Now, with the 23rd pick, I've got the Minnesota Vikings selecting Laquan Treadwell, wide receiver out of Mississippi. 24th pick, I've got the Cincinnati Bengals selecting wide receiver Josh Doctson out of TCU. Need another wide receiver to pair up with A.J. Green. Now, 25th pick belongs to the Pittsburgh Steelers. They need a cornerback. And I've got them going with Artie Burns, cornerback out of Miami. 26th pick belongs to the Seattle Seahawks. I've got them taking Sean Coleman, offensive tackle out of Auburn. With the 27th pick, I got the Green Bay Packers selecting Jordan Jenkins, linebacker out of Georgia. With the 28th pick, I've got the Kansas City Chiefs selecting Corey Coleman, wide receiver out of Baylor. With the 29th pick, I've got the Arizona Cardinals selecting Robert Nkemdiche, defensive tackle out of Mississippi. 30th pick, even though they let Josh Norman go, I got the Carolina Panthers picking strong safety Canu Neal. The best way I can pronounce his name. Canu Neal out of Florida. Now, with the 31st pick in the 2016 NFL Draft, with the New England Patriots not selecting because they cheat and Deflategate, they got their picks taken away. So they don't have a first-round pick, and the Broncos have the 31st pick instead of the 32nd pick. So I've got the Denver Broncos selecting the future face of their franchise, which hopefully they pick them. It's what they hope him to be. Quarterback Paxton Lynch out of Memphis. A lot of people have him going to the Jets at 20. I don't want it. Hopefully it doesn't happen. With Peyton Manning retiring, I think this is a good pick for the Denver Broncos, who need and they also lost Brock Osweiler to the Houston Texans in free agency. I think the Broncos need a quarterback to develop, and he can sit behind Mark Sanchez and maybe learn a new way to do a butt fumble or whatever while Sanchez is playing for the Broncos' sake, and I hope not. But I've got them taking Paxton Lynch at number 31. So, I hope you guys did enjoy. Tell me you guys think your favorite team's going to pick, or who you guys want your favorite team to pick. For now, I'm the Sensation Gamer, aka Big James. Please comment, like, and subscribe for more. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.